Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host, Edward the Green, and today we have The Last Kingdom, Season 3, Episode 6. So things ended with a bit of a cliffhanger. Uhtred's plan was working perfectly, successfully lured Heston out of his fortress, got Heston to attack his forces, his outnumbered men, and then the second part of the plan hasn't happened yet. It's about to. Alfred is there with his men, Edward is right alongside him. They need to attack. Alfred is teaching his son a lesson here in not right away attacking. He wants his son to show courage and lead the charge. And yeah, it's scary. This is his first time actually being in a fight, but he's trained for this. There's no time like the present. He just has to do it. Like, a really interesting aspect of the previous episode is just Alfred trying to teach his son these useful lessons that are going to be needed if he's ever going to be a worthy king. Like, Edward gave his word, even though he wasn't in a position to do so. Alfred had to back him up, otherwise he would be making his son a liar. A king can't be a liar. That's not a good start. Now they're at the battle, watching Uhtred's men get slaughtered. Edward wants to act. He's trying to force his father to give the order. He says, well, what are you going to do? You just going to complain, or are you going to act? He wants him to give the order to attack, to charge in. Men will follow, that type of thing. And yeah, just a very interesting moment. But yeah, I'm very confident Edward is about to do just that, and it will be successful. But yeah, I just want to get right to it. But before I begin, please remember to blank, blank, and blank. Channel's doing awesome. We are over 5,000 on the march to 10,000. I've launched the Joe Consume Cinema Patreon. Every member of my Patreon gets a guaranteed movie request. I have the first season of The Penguin, the second season of The Squid Game, and the first and second season of Mr. Robot. Almost the third season of Mr. Robot. More than 40 reactions right there, plus the guaranteed movie request. I feel it's a really good offer for, $2 per month. But if money's tight, I understand. You could also just join as a free member too. You won't get access to everything, but I do occasionally post some early access stuff, like my Severance reactions are about a week ahead on the Patreon as early access, so there is some actual added channel benefit to even just being a free member. But yeah, any support is always much appreciated, so like, comment, share, subscribe. It all really helps. I really appreciate it. And with that, let's get right to the episode.
And for the king! For the king!
Nice. They're fully focused on the fight. They are getting chopped up.
It's Alfred. He lives.
Every man is to stand!
Is Heston gonna run away again? God damn.
Feel cold? Because it's winter, you fool.
You were a warrior today, Osfrith.
Then nothing has changed. We remain cursed still. It touches us all, Lord. It needed to be Edward. You owe him your thanks.
He fought with courage.
You used him to serve your own purpose.
No, Lord, he saw a way to weaken an enemy. The Danes' march has been halted. They will not attack this winter. You do your son a disservice, all to accuse me of manipulation.
All that I ask is that you do not forget what he has done.
Well, I will not forget. Nor will I forget that his father has taken from me everything that was mine.
Heston ran, didn't leave any men left at Bienfliat. That's really fucking pathetic. I think he's completely on his own. He just has Skade, that's it. Well, never mind. He does have some men. A lot of them look wounded, though.
The woman is mine. Make no mistake.
Oh, he really is a fucking idiot. Bloodhair is going to kill him.
Alfred lives. That is how. They came at night in their thousands.
That is a nonsense, it must be.
He lives!
If Uhtred is with Alfred, then it is over before it has begun.
Nothing is over. We're strong still.
Aethelwald sees it all crumbling down around him. An army of enemies. It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work at all. They hate each other almost as much as they hate Alfred and Wessex.
I would like you to have Mercia as your home, to live here with your men. Where are the prisoners being taken?
To the wall to be fed upon my orders.
Why is he keeping them alive?
That will find us regardless.
Do you have something to say, Citric?
He does not.
Except that enough of us have died already.
No man who serves Uhtred can rest. Not until Skade is reclaimed.
If you are unhappy in my service, leave.
I have fought for you.
There you go, I do not care.
He does not mean that. He does care.
Well, I really don't like the infighting. I guess this is part of the curse.
Abandon him, boy. It's your only chance.
Alfred will die soon enough, but it is Uhtred we want dead. He should have died at Dunham, but Ragnar was weak. Uhtred of Bebbanburg must die.
Ethelwald, you will return to Winchester.
I cannot.
For what reason?
You've long promised us a Saxon army. It's time to deliver that army.
Once Alfred is dead, yes. Ethelred of Mercia is ripe for betrayal, as are many men of Wessex, but as a corpse, I can do nothing.
You will deliver me a Saxon army, and if Uhtred has joined Alfred at Winchester, you will kill him.
I will kill him how?
As you killed Ragnar.
Lord. But either he died or I died.
Division in the ranks. That secret will not stay where it is. Way too many people know. Skade knows.
I will get you out of here, but you will take me to your camp.
I didn't see this one coming.
Give me your strength.
Without my permission, you swore my men to a traitor. Your actions were not worthy of an Etheling. They were worthy of a king.
Very nice. Did what he thought was right. Was willing to take charge.
Wessex shall soon be yours.
For Wessex. And for my king.
It's a really big moment that's coming up. At some point, Alfred will pass, whether in battle like the vision said or something else, and then Edward will be king. It almost feels like it's building to a show-stopping moment with Edward being crowned officially.
I do not know how we can help Ragnar escape Nibelheim.
It sounds like a job for Skade, honestly.
You remember the story? Sword Dane Seer. If any man will know how to reach a lost warrior, 'tis him.
Oh shit, that was close.
Tell Knut I will return when I'm ready!
Knut will want the Danes lair dead.
He's with me. He has my protection.
Go while you still have your balls.
Knut will hear that you are protecting him.
He is a man in great need of the guidance of God.
Lord, I could place Uhtred in the waters 1,000 times and he would not find God. Or the fish.
Edward will need Uhtred. He must remain an outlaw until I am gone. My wife is sure to oppose any bond between Edward and Uhtred, but Edward must make his own decision.
I think I'll side with Uhtred.
I must survive. Men won't follow a woman for long, they're too stupid.
Knut? He's a weasel. This is the second time we've gone in search of Story. I was so young then.
We were Danes then.
I swear I will not leave your side until we have found a way to help him. Or until you've killed me.
And we must find a way quickly. Because I'm sure to kill you soon.
I've always loved you.
I'm sorry, the gods can be cruel.
There must be something you can do.
Story is like a traveling salesman, like a fortune teller now.
Uhtred, Ragnar's son. And you, I know you too.
You mean you know how much we will pay?
She is to come nowhere near my ass. We need to kill a chicken. But not a small one. She has a name.
Story? He's gone.
I swear I did not mean to run. My curse. I'm assuming it worked.
It did.
The child.
You must kill the man who killed Ragnar.
I kind of figured.
You will wet the blade with the blood of Ragnar. And with that blade only must you kill the man who sent him to hell.
Aethelwald.
How do you kill a curse?
I knew it. I saw the darkness on your shoulder. Regan, no!
Yes! Trust me! Don't touch him! Don't touch him! Trust me! Don't do anything!
I just did what one has to do to break a curse. You have to kill the sorcerer without breaking the skin and without shedding one drop of blood.
Okay.
You've lifted your own curse?
Yes. For what it's worth. I chose not to tell you. Because I knew you wouldn't stay.
You may dislike me, hate me if you wish, despise me at times, but love is immortal. I will find Skate and I must kill this curse.
I will discover who killed Ragnar.
And we send him on his way to Valhalla.
I won't hesitate to kill you.
Does not mean you do not love me.
Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. That was episode 6. It was damn good. So Brita and Uhtred's relationship is so complex. They have so much history with one another. At one point, they were best friends. And then, first loves and getting married and going on their separate ways. And They represented this division where Uhtred tried to be more Saxon, she tried to be more Dane. Even though they were both kidnapped as children by the Danes, she fully embraced the culture, never looked back. For him, it was, this back and forth, never really being accepted by one or the other. So yeah, there's just a ton of history there, and this was just a really interesting episode that explored that a bit further. Uhtred went to Ragna's grave, found her there. He's not in Valhalla, so the only way to get him out of Niflheim, I believe it's called, it's like their version of hell, is to kill the person that sent him to hell to begin with. They don't know yet that that is Aethelwald, but throughout the course of the episode, Canute reveals that it was Aethelwald who killed Ragna to Heston, Bloodhair, and Skade too. So at that point, that's not a secret for very long. Someone's going to talk about that. Canute has sent Aethelwald back to Winchester to beg for forgiveness from Alfred so they can have their man on the inside, sowing division, whispering poison into the ears of different Saxons that could potentially turn against Alfred and eventually Edward too. And Aethelwald has also been charged with killing Uhtred. That's not going to work out. We know that for sure. I know I've underestimated Aethelwald in the past and been proven wrong, bunch of times recently, but there's just no way. That's going to be a bridge too far for Aethelwald and probably going to get him killed. They need the blood of a relative of Ragna on a blade used to kill the person that, sent him to hell, Aethelwald. I would probably guess like season finale type stuff. I think Alfred is probably going to pass before that point. We're going to get, King Edward in a successful battle with Uhtred at his side. Something like that is what I think we're building toward. Rita revealed when she killed Story, the seer from all the way back in season 1, that how you break the curse of a seer is you kill them without letting them speak or shedding an ounce of blood in doing so. She wrapped a garrote around his neck and just squeezed as hard as she could, choked the life out of him. Story put a curse on her all the way back in season 1. She lost the child of Uhtred's that she was carrying, could never have children from that point on. That's the reason why Ragna kept going with all those other women to have sons with. And yeah, she's basically been living out this curse this entire time, kind of just suffering in silence. It's one of the main drivers for her hatred of Uhtred, is the fact that she's had to live this life all this time, not being able to have children, not being able to, have that connection with her husband, the man she loved, and yeah, it hurts. But yeah, another really interesting episode, and honestly, I just want to get right to the next one. So as always, thanks for watching, and peace.